So guys, game S3 from Faith Cup number 2, quarterfinals between WC3 and WFZ and FoCuS. FoCuS winning in as the yellow orc player in the bottom right, and WFZ winning in as light blue undid in the top left. Okay, then botch that. Last time I got their colors inverted, and yeah, I had to change that. That is kind of bad. Oh well. I really need to get like this series done and then go back to studying because yeah, it's studying. The map is on Twisted Meadows, so it's a fairly big map. I'm not sure if that's going to be representative of the game length. I think that might not be the case. Obviously, you guys would be able to tell since the video length, but I just judge it based on the file size, and yeah, this is not as big as at least the first game. First game was long. Playmaster coming out once again for FoCuS, always the tried and true. Doesn't really have to change much. I mean, the Playmaster is not really the reason why he lost game 2. WFZ going for the Death Knight. Really no comment on the Death Knight either. I mean, what else do you go first? Lich? I mean, Lich first is very ambitious. Probably not smart in the long run. Hell, maybe not even smart in the short game as well. Yeah, I mean, what else can you go? Dreadlord maybe? Dreadlord Ghouls, that's probably not a viable 1v1 strat. I think that's a pretty viable team, maybe FFA strat, but yeah, other than that, I really can't tell. Crypt Lord, like lol Crypt Lord. Yeah. At least that's what I think about undead heroes so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here we go. FoCuS is going to tell where the Death Knight came from, so we should be able to at least imagine where his base is. Playmaster just going for Green Creek camp so far. Thankfully he went to Green Creek camp. He would have been interrupted if he went for an Overseer camp. Death Knight is gonna spot Grunt at least, so he should be able to determine, or at least both players should be able to determine that they are cross-spawned.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, other than that, like, not much to do with that kind of information. Skeleton's trying to harass the Voodoo Lounge here. I mean, he could get it if those skeletons lasted long enough, but damage is damage, I guess, and try not to feed FoCuS experience unneedingly, or yeah, unnecessarily feeding experience over to the Playmaster, so thankfully he did not. Or at least he did not yet. Skeleton kind of ran away a little late there.
A player's
TV
forces
scroll
are
being
under
sold.
attack.
Circlet picked up. Circlet could be picked up here as well. FoCuS probably just waiting on the gold. Tome Trapper being the first and probably only target. So Strength Tome gets picked up there for FoCuS. Not too great. He was banking on either an Agility Tome or the Tome of Experience, which is very rare to get. Circlet, Boots gets picked up from the right merchant. I actually don't know where he got the circlet from. He could have gone from the left, he could have gone from the right, I don't know. He might not even have visited the left, honestly, so yeah, there is that. Overseer camp is being cleared out now since no signs of the Death Knight. What is WFZ going on his base? Holes of detonated completed. He is just producing Crypt Fiends as normal. FoCuS on the other hand, tier 2 as well.
A player's
Not much
forces
to
are
judge
under
there. Death Knight able to get boost of speed from the Ogre Magi there, so saves him a couple hundred gold. If he was ever gonna get it, probably not, I don't know. Level 2 gained and Unholy Aura has been learned. Playmaster is running around. Was a little late. He could have definitely got a second pair of boots if he wanted, but Yeah, he is late on that. Ensnare on the Crypt Fiend means that it could potentially be a kill on the Blade Master. It was looking like the Crypt Fiend was able to live with the Death Coil there, but the crit, that crit was able to seal the deal. And Blade Master with +6 claws is doing a lot with that critical strike. On top of getting the agility tome, so any bit of damage helps, and permanent damage is definitely welcomed. Blade Master Vehicles level 3 versus the Death Knight who just hit 2.
A player's forces are
Any
under
sort of
attack.
kill should be able to give the Blade Master that level 3. Is going to start out with this Rock Golem, Stone Golem, Rock Golem camp. And probably banking on a good item maybe. Six attribute item would be nice. Auras would be okay, I guess. Rune Bracers. I guess it's alright in this kind of matchup where your opponent could potentially nuke you, but it's gonna take a while for that those Rune Bracers to actually pay off because the Lich is not gonna be casting Frost Nova until level 2. And we might not even see the Naga Sea Witch come out as the 3rd hero, so yeah, it's a bit of an iffy item for the Blade Master in this kind of scenario here. Blade Master picking up the Ogre Warrior for himself, nicely done. And he's gonna presume to engage combat against Crypt Fiends for a while until he gets halved and is forced to retreat.
A player's forces are under attack.
He is gonna take out this Overseer camp as well. He is like, this is good. Like, try and increase as much chance to get extra claws as possible. It's just that it was a little risky since he was right next to his opponent. Anyway, Fortress Deck is halfway done. Fortress Deck, interesting. We didn't see this last game, but he is going for it again. Oh, okay. Berserker only works on grunts. That's strange. I thought it actually affected like the real orc units, like the grunt, the raiders, maybe the wyverns. It's like, yeah, the orcs should make sense, right? I don't know. Either way, Patrol Warlord camp being cleared out. This does not drop any auras, I think. Actually, no, it might drop auras. And 6 attribute items there, so that is going to be given over to the Shadowhunter, who is going to sell immediately. I guess he doesn't need the extra health. Unfortunate. I mean, he could have definitely used it, but yeah, he chooses gold over actual stats. War Mill is nearly completed as well as Fortress Deck, so this could potentially equate to those Troll Berserkers that we've seen in Game 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
But only time will tell. Sacrificial Pit has been spotted. Not sure if that's gonna indicate any boneyards. But yeah, FoCuS should be aware that he could potentially be followed by a Shade. Which he is. And this Tome Trapper gives another strength of Tome strength, so that is a pretty tanky Blade Master, I will admit, but yeah, could have definitely used agility there. This is not a good fight for WFZ. Is Death Knight getting caught out? Interesting interaction there. Somehow got out of that surround, but it won't matter too much. He gets instead once again into an Hex, and that will be a very quick level 2 kill on the Death Knight. Speed Swell going to be used now that the rest of the undead army is here. Chain and Snare onto the Lich, and that will actually be a kill on the Lich. Shadowrunner gets picked off as a trade, but all in all, that was really good for FoCuS. Death Knight comes out once again, and the Blade Master is gonna go back to his work, except yeah, he kind of forced the Death Knight to learn Death Pact, and that's gonna bring him to full health. And that is gonna be no more opportunities for the Blade Master to get a free kill. So army supply is at 40 for WC, 38 for FoCuS. Losing that Shadow Hunter kind of could have been avoided, but he was risking it by staying. His the undead army was doing a lot of damage while the orc units were trying to focus their heroes. Dark Ranger, which is the third hero, does get level 2, so Silence and Black Arrows should be her abilities. And here we go, Sapper gets immediately Death Coiled, not going to take any risks of damage right there. I'm not sure if it could have killed a Crypt Fiend or two, but it would have done a lot of damage, and the Blade Master could have cleaned up after that. So, yeah, not taking any chances. I so want to see more Sappers being played, but they're so expensive and so risky they might not even like pay out. So there's that risk. I'm surprised FoCuS hasn't gone for any Zeppelin drops this game, or at least last game either, because that was pretty much the reason why he won last game 1, because able to force his opponent to be goldless for a long time. Pind of Mana gets picked up by the Shadow Hunter, who now has Pind of Mana and the Sobi Mask. Orb of Lightning gets transferred over to the Blade Master there, so he should be able to do a lot of damage, plus 23, along with that Coda Beast aura. Dust of Appearance was used, and the Shade is spotted, so he is now going to get taken down. Okay, Red Camp has been cleared out here as well, and I have no idea what the item was. Strange. Yeah, I actually don't know what the item was. Weird. Wait, what was the item here?
A player's force
oh yeah, it was the Pind of Mana. Okay, FoCuS is gonna attack the base of WFZ, and WFZ is kind of reacting a little slowly. He's too preoccupied on trying to clear this camp that he might pay for it later on. Acolytes, I mean, they just can't get a break, honestly. The Blade Master is just too oppressive right now. Ensnare onto one of those Acolytes, and a TP Skull will be used. WFZ could maybe get 1 or 2 Raiders out of this. Frost Nova into just damage, and then that kills one. But that's just one. Right now, FoCuS is around 400 gold ahead, and potentially more since he is now expanding in the bottom left.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master is nearing level 5. That is a critical point for the Blade Master, because that will give him level 3 Windwalk and 1 level away from Blade Storm, which is, I don't know if we're going to see it this game, but it's definitely a game-changing ability. Death Knight is at level 4, about 40%. He does have +6 intelligence as well as the Pair of Vitality, which is given over to the Lich, who is just 1 kill away from level 3. Dark Ranger is already level 3. I don't know if she got level 2 Black Arrows or level 2 Silence. That is the question.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master harassing the ghouls this time around, so ghouls unable to harvest lumber. Boneyard has indeed been placed down, and the first Frost Worm is popping out very soon. I don't think the Blade Master can deal enough damage to destroy this. And that should be a Frost Worm coming out. Although it's going to be so risky, because the Raiders, if they're on point, they should be able to ensnare in time. Oh, TP Skull actually was channeling, so the Frost Worm will be able to live for now. Dude, that was pretty dangerous. Ensnare could have been cast on those Frost Worms, and that would have been like 7 supply and a lot of resources down the drain. FoCuS has a very interesting arm composition. No trolls just yet, but we do have a Coda Beast and a Wind Rider out. And here we go with this fight here. Death Knight taking a lot of damage. No way to actually save himself. He could have Death Pact, but I don't think he did. Death Knight falling at level 4. This is going to be a domino effect coming down. Lich does not have any form of invulnerability there. Dark Ranger, she really can't deal with this by herself. Death Knight is not being revived just yet. Blade Master, half health, but like there's not much burst damage anymore, so he has the green light. Crossroom just 1 hit away from being killed off there. There we go. That is going to be game, it looks like, for FoCuS. FoCuS able to take this 2-1. I doubt this game's going to go any longer. Hex onto the Dark Ranger, and that's going to be GG. So 2-1 victory for FoCuS. He will advance over to the semis, and WFZ will go to losers. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys again probably on Saturday, maybe Sunday. I don't know. It depends on how busy I will be. But either way, take care.